welcome to the Magpie Channel TV. Lineup predictions here for the game against Manchester City tomorrow. Early kick-off. Who can be asked? Definitely not me. Definitely not against Man City. Definitely not after what I've seen against Aston Villa. Here we go. Anyway, just going to dive straight into the lineup this week and talk about Brucey's press conference as I go. Not a great lot other than the team news, which I'll get into, just spieling on about how disappointed they were about against Aston Villa and blah, 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 blah. Brucey bullshit. So, yeah, the team in there, obviously, Dubravka in goal and Darlow on the bench. Right back, which is the only real injury worry, so that's what I wanted to get into. Yedlin, the only one that was really injured. We've got a problem with DeAndre Yedlin. He's hurt his hip. Apart from that, everybody else is okay, according to Brucey. So, obviously, with him out, we'll be having Emil Kraft in the starting lineup to replace him with Javier Manquillo on the bench. This is according to Keith Downey at Sky Sports News. If you don't follow his Twitter, he pretty much announced that. Obviously, something he must have got from Steve Bruce, but I think it's a given. If you look at the team lineups since Yedlin came back off his injury, even before really, like when Yedlin was injured, Kraft started the majority of the games. Manquillo got in here and there, and since Yedlin's been back, Kraft's been on the bench. Like, he's been the backup ever since, and Javier Manquillo hasn't even been in the matchday squads since Yedlin's been back. So I've been saying on Twitter today, I've been keeping an eye out. Everyone's been saying start Manquillo, but realistically, that's not going to happen. And Keith Downey pretty much confirmed that Emil Kraft's going to be the starter at the wing-back position on the right with Manquillo as the cover. Centre-back, it's got to be Shaw starting. I said this for the Villa game. He was an unused sub on the bench. No appearance from Florian Lejeune. Clark was in, surprisingly. Brucey said he was probably going to be injured, so my lineup was a little bit all over the shop at centre-back from last week's game against Aston Villa. But Shaw was on the bench. He's got to be fit. If he's fit enough to be on the bench 1 week, surely he can be starting the week afterwards. He's had pretty much a month off. Haven't seen him in the lineup for about a month and a half now. Obviously with the international break and stuff, not getting an appearance last week. He's got to play, and he's got to be obviously more match sharp than what Florian Lejeune is. He's only been out, like I say, a month and a half. Lejeune's been out for about 10 months. Shaw's been playing international football this season as well. So if he's fit, he's got to play, especially against Man City. Like one of our toughest games this season, and he's one of our best players. So he's got to be in. If he's on the bench, I'm going to be a bit pissed off about that. But it's also going to be a bit bittersweet. We don't want to see him play too well because we know Man City's probably going to try and sign him in January. So if he puts in a shift, then shit with pants. To go alongside him, we've got to stick with Fernandes and Clark. I know neither one, particularly Fernandes, wasn't that great against Aston Villa. But before that game, they were both mint. They both did really, really well. Obviously scoring goals. Obviously Kieran Clark with 2, Fernandes with 1 and an assist. They've got to play. We're pretty much out of options. I'm going to put Lejeune on the bench. Like I say, he hasn't played a game in 10 months, with the exception of a few minutes for the under-23s. I think it's unfair to throw him straight in the lineup, but he's there for cover if we need. But Fernandes and Clark, like, other than the Villa game, they've both played really, really well. Satisfied with both of them, obviously excluding the last game, so they have to be in there. Obviously with Lascelles being injured until New Year, Dummett didn't have his best game, so for me, Dummett's going to have to fall out of this lineup. Lejeune coming on the bench, Shaw coming into the starting lineup, and stick with Fernandes and Clark, give them the benefit of the doubt, because they've been great over the last few weeks. Wing-back Willems, obviously got to be him. He's still class, so I've been a big fan of Willems. Matt Ritchie, as we all know, has been out for a while now, but Brucey says it's going to be until January. He's had another operation on his foot. What he says is, we're devastated and so is he. We did give him a period of rest. He went to see a specialist again and had the operation the next morning. We hope he's back in time for early January. And that was something else he spoke about. It's a tiny piece of bone which came away in the impact from the tackle from Chowdhury, the fucking horrible bastard. That was a lifting tackle. That he should have been punished for that, man. Like, seeing how long he's been injured now. That game was ages ago. So they've gone into the tendon to remove that piece of bone. These operations are minor, so hopefully it's done the trick and we'll see him in early January. Hopefully so. And now Willems has been great, and when Ritchie comes back, I said this last week, he's got a lot of work to do to get Willems out of his position, but he's a grafter, Matt Ritchie. I think having him in now would be great. Like, we're lacking the leadership from Lascelles. That was clear on Monday against Aston Villa. And Matt Ritchie is literally the type of person to shove a boot up your arse. He'll scream at you and make everyone work harder. His end product doesn't always come. It doesn't always show, but he puts in 110%, and that kind of work ethic and someone that can shove a boot up your arse is so valuable. So when he comes back, that'll be great. In centre mid, this is going to be my biggest change up. I'm going to bang in the Longstaff brothers. I think that's got to be done. Obviously, Sean's back now, eligible for the first time since his red card. Brucey spoke about him. He's had to wait a long time for his suspension. The 3-game ban spanned over something like 6 weeks, so it'll be good to see him back, like the 6 weeks being like the international break and stuff. So it does seem like he's been out for a long time. Obviously only 3 games, and having to wait for the Monday night game against Villa. But he'll be back now, and we've been saying, we were talking to Keith Downey last week, and he says Rafa's Brucey, sorry folks. Brucey's going to look for a centre mid who's got legs with energy, who can get up and down and just do something. And now with the players we've got at the minute, Isaac Hayden, I'll put on the bench. His work ethic's great. I think he always puts in 110%. Maybe he doesn't always get like the credit he deserves, and I think it's just the end product really. Again, like Ritchie, like 110%, but for what reason? And Shelvey, who's going to miss out because, like, how can we just keep talking about Shelvey? Is it John Joe Shelvey or John Joe Barry? Who knows which one you're going to get? He's had a few good games, but is he really having the outcome that we want? Like, we know he doesn't always put in a shift. When he did get his chance, he proved how good he is in the game against West Ham. Great performance, man of the match, scored a goal. But that's probably the last we'll save that until about March, April, something like that. So with the brothers, Geordie boys, young boys, still trying to get into the first team. Even Sean, like, he's not really a solidified starting 11 player, although he definitely has the ability. But when them two played together against Man United, we've seen the impact and we got the win. Matty's another one, just hungry lad. Just wants to just play for Newcastle and at St James's, and we've seen that against Man United, which was another tough game. It's not like it was like Watford or something like that. It was Manchester United, and against Manchester City, he'll be fighting for his place, for his club, his city, his parents, his brother, everyone, and that's what we need. Young lads with legs, with determination, who can impact the game. And we'll have Isaac Hayden to provide that cover if things aren't going right. So he can, like, obviously he's still quite young. I think he's only like 25 or something, 24. He's still got fresh legs and puts in that graft if we need it. And Shelvey, like, if he comes on, he'll just be lumping up balls. He'll just be trying a bit too hard to impress. And if Carroll's there, he'll just be like, oh, where's the big lad? Bang, there again. Nah, we don't need that. We want someone who can put the ball on the deck and play. Just play some nice football, not just fucking John Smith, see you later. Brucey spoke of the front three, so I'm just going to bang all them in straight away. So Maximin, Almiron and Joe Linton. Up until Monday against Aston Villa, where we weren't good enough across the board, I've been delighted with them. Against Bournemouth and against West Ham, they were terrific, so I'll keep preserving with them. I can see why, particularly in Sir Maximin's case. Again, I've been having to scroll through Twitter today. Everyone's saying drop Almiron and Joe Linton on, particularly Almiron. Some people are all right with keeping Joe Linton in, but with Almiron, man, it's just getting frustrating. Pardon me. I said this again last week. If you bench him and start Atsu, I think he'll shit his pants a little bit, because I think he just thinks his place is safe. Like, he is a good technical player, and we can all see that. But it's just getting to a point now where it's just getting ridiculous. Like, something needs to happen. If you drop him, you'll want to fight for that place. You'll want to prove everyone exactly what he can do, and you'll be pissed off. Great, like that used to happen with Jose Perez. If he got dropped for a game or two, he'd come in the next week and score a winning goal, and he'd be a hero again. Like, I think that needs to happen with him. He just needs to crack the whip and just say, like, look, mate, that place isn't yours. Like, your name isn't in permanent marker on the team sheet. You can be fucking wiped off, and Cristiano Ronaldo can come in and do just as good a job, if not better than what you can. So, up your game, mate. Joelinton, I think with the other two, obviously I'll pop the bottom ones in now. Atsu, Gale and Carroll. I don't think they're fit. Carroll especially, obviously, like, I know people saying start Carroll. I don't think he can. He hasn't got the legs. He's injured all the time. You could just play him for like 70 minutes or something, but 60, I think, at best, maybe. But if that's what you're starting as, if you think, oh, I'll start Carroll, but no, he can't play the rest of the game, so we'll sub him off. That's like a sub wasted. Like, make the changes that you need. Like, not like, don't already pre-plan substitutes. I think that's fucking ridiculous. So, Gale as well. I don't think Gale's still at full fitness. Like, I don't think you can start players that aren't fully fit. Like, this is why, like, Lejeune shouldn't be playing, and like Shaw should be match fit. That's why I'm putting him in. But with them two, that good enough. And I think the same thing would work as I just said about Almiron and Atsu. I think if you drop Joelinton, I think he would worry, because I think right now, wearing the number 9 shirt, I think his place is pretty much in permanent marker. Like, he ain't going anywhere. Carroll and Gale are more than capable of coming in and doing a good job, but it's the question of fitness. I think that's the only reason why they're out and haven't started a game yet this season. So that's exactly what I expect. I think the only thing questionable is Sean and Matty. Like I say, Bruce has already confirmed the front three. I think Kraft's pretty much a given. Question marks perhaps over the back, the defensive three, centre back. But other than that, I think that should be pretty much spot on. We've been speaking with Andy at Man City Fan TV this week. There's a video already on our channel by him. Questions that Big Renty's been sending to him. He's answered. One of them being, how do we beat Man City? So go ahead and watch that. And also he sent some questions to us, which I answered. And they are on his channel, Man City Fan TV. So go and watch that. See what I have to say about this game over there. And yeah, like this video, please subscribe to the Magpie Channel TV and enjoy tomorrow. We'll be around St James's as well as Martin from Man City Fan TV with fan cams. So come and join us, get on the channel, let us know what you think. Hopefully we've got something positive to speak about. And enjoy yourself, unlike you and I, Emery.